meat lovers, spicy vodka. I don't know which one to get.
What's the matter? You having a problem?
Wait a second.
Oh, wait.
Hold on.
I'm saying, what do you need?
Nick, what are you doing here? Let me see this pizza.
Just for you. Mushroom, pepperoni.
Woo!
Ooh, I like it.
God, look at
I like
that.
it, and they didn't make it too big.
Oh my gosh.
Man, that looks good.
I feel so honored.
It looks so nice.
I feel so
A little
honored.
hot, bud.
Yeah, look, this is how I roll. I got to take the top off.
Don't burn yourself.
No, I got to take the top off.
You gotta do the top?
Yeah, if I don't have oregano.
Ooh, like that heavy?
Yeah, I'm serious.
Damn.
Watch this. This is how Rodney Peete fell in love with me.
That's it?
Yeah, because when I went out with him for the first time, I put hot sauce on my French fries.
He fell in love with you with a hot sauce on the French fries?
Yeah, you know when you first meet a brother and you don't really like him that much. Because when I met Rodney, I wasn't really like.
You weren't feeling him?
Not really, because I didn't want to do the quarterback thing, like the athlete thing. But he saw me, so then you don't care.
Did he see you on TV?
Oh, he got a crush on me.
21 Jump Street.
Yes, he watched 21 Jump
Talking
Street.
to a legend here, Holly Robinson Peete.
Yeah,
but there was a Holly Robinson
then.
I know.
And he was so in love with Judy Hoffs, which is my character's name. And so my friend Leela Rashawn, actress, she fixed us up. And we went.
Did he reach out?
He saw her and knew we were besties and was like, hook me up with your girl.
Uh-huh.
And she goes, this guy, Rodney Peete, black, and back then there was only like 3 black quarterbacks, right?
Right.
So I was like, oh, all right, I'll give him a shot. So we went out, but
right.
I thought he was nice, but he looked like he wasn't ready yet.
No?
No.
Why you say that?
His eyes were rolling all over the room, checking people out. I'm like, this brother ain't ready.
What,
Oh my God.
It's a football player. How's the pizza?
Oh my God.
Good?
It is so good, Nick.
I'm gonna try that oregano.
It is so good.
Oh shit!
That's how I do.
Sorry,
I forgot to tighten
I forgot.
up. That could have been a disaster.
Now that's a
I
moment.
might have ruined your whole piece right there.
That's all right. You know what? It didn't.
I ruined Nick's slice.
No, not at all. But you know, I hate that. I hate when my wife does shit like that. Like you pick up a bottle or a can, and you're like, "Why didn't you just tell me?" Oh, I didn't know.
Nick, this is so good. All right, so
it's good. So good.
We're at this restaurant. I wasn't really feeling.
He's looking around the restaurant.
He's looking around.
This is the first date.
It wasn't really a date. It was just kind of like a little setup. So there's a jazz singer. She had jazz hands and wasn't really singing good.
What year is this?
93.
Okay.
So she wasn't really singing that good, and we were just laughing, and we were kind of poking each other at the table. I was like, oh, he's cute and everything, but quarterback, he's
Right.
So when they served the food, now if I had liked him, I would have had a little dainty salad, but because I was like, oh, you cool, I was like, give me that hot sauce, because I like to eat, as you can see. And so he'll tell you, when he saw me put that hot sauce on those fries, he was like, that's my wife.
He said that?
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
I was like, hold on, buddy, we ain't doing all that. And then we went, like, I was dating this other guy at the time. But like.
Did he know that?
He kind of knew, but the guy was just, he just really wasn't for me. He was not very educated. I like a smart guy. So
How long was he your boyfriend, or?
Ish.
On and off? But like what?
Because I was dating him, but he was dating everybody else. So.
Who, this other guy?
The other guy. And so, I was kind of like, but I liked him, and I had my little two-way page. Remember two ways?
Yeah, yeah.
I was waiting for him to call me and whatnot.
Oh, the pager?
Yeah, guy was not really feeling me. Anyway, so I went on an Eat, Pray, Love trip to Bali, Indonesia, by myself.
Eat, Pray, Love trip? What is that? I don't know what an Eat, Pray, Love trip is.
Well, you're not supposed to know. It's a very girly thing.
How old were you then? When you met him?
26-ish.
Yeah, that's like
26,
when I met my wife,
27-ish.
25, 20. She was about 25.
So Eat, Pray, Love is when you just kind of go on this discovery trip. Because I was really just needed to meditate and pray on this man that I was looking for, that I needed the right guy. Come back from the trip, Leela calls me again. Remember that guy Rodney Peete? He's having a barbecue today. He wants you to come over. I said, oh, that brother again?
Right.
So I put on my Daisy Dukes. That'll tell you what year it was. We went over to the barbecue.
What's Daisy Dukes?
You know what some damn Daisy Dukes are. For those of you who don't know, Daisy Dukes are them little booty shorts they used to wear back in the day. So me and Lila put our Daisy Dukes on. It's the 90s, right?
Yeah.
We were 90s fine.
Yeah.
Hashtag 90s
Spinner,
fine.
right?
Oh, honey.
You're
90s,
a spinner.
90s. I wasn't no spinner. I don't even know what the hell that is. I don't know what that is.
Well, the spinners
No, I don't
are
want to know. I don't want to know.
More petite.
There's a group
I
called
don't
the
know.
Spinners.
I know this. I'm a fan of the spinners. I just like that word. I've heard spinner. So you
That's
hear it.
funny.
I don't really know what the hell
See
that
how we
means.
have different like dialects and dialogue. Like you don't know what Eat,
Where'd
Pray,
you grow
Love
up?
is.
Where'd you grow up?
Philadelphia.
Philly girl?
Yeah.
All right, that's
Philly.
good.
Wait,
I
you
like
didn't finish the story.
Yeah.
All right, so I'll finish
Eat,
it.
pray, love.
Let me wrap it up because I want to get into this pizza.
Go ahead.
So we go over to Rodney Peete's house. Come to find out, he's only like 5 minutes from me. Now, mind you, he's playing for the Detroit Lions at the time.
Right.
But he's on the off season. But his off season house is in LA, 5 minutes from my house. I'm like, oh, okay, brother lives 5 minutes from here. Okay. So go over to his house. It's like 30 girls and five guys, all
Wow.
football players.
Oh man.
So I
Well,
walked in and said, the girls are looking around. They just all twirling their hair and stuff, just looking for some time with Rodney, whatever. Again, I really didn't like him yet, so I said, well, all right, well, is there something to eat? So again, eating.
were you turned off with 30 girls?
Yes, I saw that ratio. I was like, what the
Yeah.
fuck is this? I don't want, there's too many guys.
Right.
Not enough girls. Like, which one is it? Like,
Yeah.
you know, like the ratio was wrong and off.
Good for you.
So that turned me off that he had so many girls there, and I don't know. I was turned off, so.
Okay.
I was like, y'all got anything to eat? Mm-hmm. They were barbecuing a brisket. Mm-hmm. And so Lila and I went over there and like 2 piranhas, we ate that brisket.
Brisket was good.
Delicious.
Yeah.
Left a bone and it was like, all right, I don't go back
done.
home. Go back home. Not 10 minutes later,
Knock at the door.
Rodney Peete. I said, don't you have a party at your house? He said, when you left, the party was over.
He said that.
I said, you know what? That's gonna get you one date.
That's gonna get him one date.
And that was it.
So you started just liking him.
I thought that line got me, I ain't gonna lie.
I got you.
When you left, the party was over.
Then you said, I think I like you.
Then I said, I think I'm gonna give you a chance.
I'm gonna give you a chance.
And then we
So
went
that
on a
was
date.
like you opened the door.
I opened the door, we
And
went on
then-
a date. That was it.
and then-
Been together ever since.
Damn.
That was
He-
30-ish, 32 years ago.
He was in love.
Wow.
He was in love, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So he had 30 girls there, 30 chicks, and then that doesn't matter. You know, when you meet the one
I was
that
31.
yeah, but when there's one that just takes your heart away. I say that about my wife. That doesn't matter how many pretty girls are around. It's just I don't feel that thing, you know.
Well, if someone like you're a sexy actor, man.
Yeah, but I had to work for it. And I met her on a plane, you know, and barely gave me her number. She tried to like give me a company number, and I said, nah, that ain't gonna work.
A company number?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Yeah, like that's what I said. I said, what, you know, how am I gonna get a hold of it? I said, either you give me the right number or you give me, and she goes,
How did you know it was a company number? You called it?
no,
and then
she goes,
someone
I'll
answered?
give you a, she was flirting with me, and she's in the galleys, beautiful, and she was a flight attendant, and then she goes, I'm gonna give you a company. I go, how am I gonna find you? Right? So I said, either you give me the right number or you don't. And she goes, all right, I'll give you the number to my crash pad. It's these girls that
damn.
all, you know, live together, and
Right.
maybe one day when I'm in LA,
Right.
we could get together. And I said, okay. And then one day she goes, I'm gonna be in LA, you know, like she got back to me, you know. It just had new cell phones and they were like huge, hilarious. And then
like my two-way.
I picked her up, you know, at the hotel near the airport. You know, it was like kind of a dingy place. And I was like, wow, what am I gonna do? I had it was Memorial Day. And you know where I took her?
Where?
The Fox lot. Because I had a drive on. I just started on NYPD Blue.
That's impressive.
Yeah, nobody on the lot.
That would have impressed me.
And now if you know the lot, I sat right in front of the commissary
Yep.
on a park bench.
Yep.
And she told me about, you know, her life, the boyfriend she had, and another person she was seeing too, and a little bit, you know, and then I had my drama. And then by the end of the date, you know, we kissed a little bit, drove her back.
On the first date, y'all kissed?
A little bit. But she said, take it easy. Because I was because I only saw her in a uniform. So when I saw her attitude, oh my God, I was just like, wow. You knew what you liked. And
Yeah.
there was just something different. But then after the date, I called her from a Dodger game. I know you're a Dodger fan. And she goes, I think I like you. And I was like, oh. I go, yeah, that's good
She
because
said, I like you.
I more than liked it. But I used to play it, I tried to play it cool the first, it was up and down the first year or so because I was like, when you're like a little scared, like this is different.
Yeah, yeah.
And she was like, well, what are we doing after a while? Am I allowed? And I was like, well, I didn't want to lock her up, but I did. And then eventually I was like, I don't want other guys coming around. Eventually I was like, you better get these other, you better shut this general. Yeah, because one time I read something in a diary she wrote. She was on a trip, and I got.
Why were you reading her diary?
I shouldn't have read it. She left it on the bed. I opened it like an idiot, and I read something I shouldn't have read. I wasn't.
But if that information led you to changing your behavior so that you would have this long 30+ year marriage, then okay, I'm all for that. And by the way,
hold it against her,
she didn't get mad. Did you tell her that you went through her diary?
I told her. Well, I don't know if I told her right away, but I did tell her, like, I read something, and I go, what's that? I mean, I like, well, why are you looking at that? And I go, well, I thought I was special, whatever. And I thought we were, but eventually that all went away.
But you know what's crazy? That was a turning point for Rodney because
That's why I bring it up.
I looked through, I see how you laid me up just like that.
Yeah.
But I went through his drawers, not his drawers, his drawers. And his drawers, and I saw pictures of girls.
Right.
Right, this one girl rolling around, just bathing suit pictures, but this one girl rolling around in the pictures of her like in Hawaii or something. When
you guys were dating or before you?
Just started dating.
Oh, okay. So did that bother you?
Yeah, so I threw him away.
Did you confront him with it?
After I threw him away. And that's when I knew he was probably ready to settle down because he didn't complain. He goes, well, where are the pictures? I said, the city dump. Probably in the dump now.
Right. I mean, she found some numbers on me when we went through, like, I don't know how she found them. The people were giving me numbers back then.
Right.
Because I was still cute and young, too, whatever.
Yeah.
And she was like, I said, that's nothing. But I realized, oh, man, I better get rid of that shit.
But when you're ready, those things don't bother you. If you're not ready,
I was ready. You just had to say, listen, you know what? You go with your heart. You're like, if you're really crazy, then then you got to get rid of all, put that stuff to bed. That doctor that you was calling you.
Right.
One time when we really got together, because one time we broke up with, went out with a doctor or something. I don't know, and then we were really together. And then I said, who's that? And she was like, oh, that's that physician guy. And I said, were you in? No, I'm not really. I said, get rid of that, because now we're really together.
Now,
all right? Now we're together.
We're on lock.
All right? Now we're together.
Down.
So and she did. She was very loyal. I mean, very honest, more than even me.
And you guys got married in '96.
Yeah. So
we got married in '95. Right.
Wow.
Right.
So we're both married like.
Almost. Well, we hit 30.
You hit 30?
You guys are coming up on 30.
Coming up on 30.
When did you get married? What's your date?
We got married August and September. We got married in New York, did a little...
Like a formal thing?
No, New York was like the River Cat. It was elope.
Okay.
And then the big wedding was the September 21st in the Bel Air Hotel.
Oh, no.
Had a nice Hollywood.
Out here?
Yeah, Bel Air Hotel.
Oh, yeah, that hotel is...
The first one was... I gave it a ring there. I asked my friend to go, where can I go one night? And he goes, go to the Bel Air Hotel.
It's the most romantic hotel
so
in
romantic.
The world.
And then she goes to me, what's this mean? I gave it a ring. She goes, I go, yeah, wear it. To dinner. I go,
wear it.
What do you want me to do? I go, wear it to dinner or something? And she was laughing. I was like, no. And then I go, this is romantic. And I said, maybe we should get married. It was so great. Like, you want to do something? Maybe we should get married here. Yeah. Oh, I wanted to go to Italy. And I was like, I never went anywhere because she flew all over. I said, I'm going to take you to Italy. Not that I was afraid to go freaking anywhere. And then I took her to Italy before we got married. So I was like, you see that shit? Like shit I wouldn't have done. I was afraid to fly.
Because she brought that out.
She brought that in out of me.
Rodney would say the same thing because I asked him to go. He'd only been to like Cancun with his boys.
Yeah.
And I was like, will you go to Vietnam with me? Will you go to Thailand? Because I remember I just come back from Bali. So I was like, will you go to Indonesia? He went all those places with me.
Yeah.
And because he wanted to explore and he wanted to show me, he liked that I was a global person.
Right.
I majored in French. I speak fluent French.
So you're a...
That got him too. 'Cause
Yeah.
I would be speaking in French to him anytime he'd be mad at me or whatever.
Really?
I'd just say, mon Dieu, je t'aime à la folie.
Wow.
Ne me fâche pas. I mean,
That's hot.
he loved it. It was that Gomez Morticia shit.
Yeah.
He loved it.
You did that.
What you know about Gomez Morticia?
He wouldn't know that shit.
Adam's family.
See? That's right. I forgot they remade it.
Pizza's
Like
pretty
21
good.
Jump Street.
I gotta say,
Yo, this pizza is so good.
I might even go in for a second on this mushroom pepperoni, and I like this size. I know they make the size bigger, but you see this size? That's the size we should go with. But that's my feeling.
No, this is a good.
Me and Bill Burr, like, you know Bill Burr?
I know who Bill Burr is. I've never met him though.
He's a funny dude.
Yeah, he is
You know.
very funny. I loved
Yeah.
your interview with Kike. That made me so
wasn't that
happy.
great?
It made me so happy.
I was so pumped to do him, you know, because we got shunned by a Yankee, you know, my
I
team that I live and
heard.
die for.
I heard. Well, maybe you were a
Who
little
knows
too
what
hard
happened?
on them. What do you think? Because, you know, we don't have a Nick. The Dodgers don't have a Nick that
But I
when
have
we
to be
mess
that.
up, you go all the way in. You're so hardcore
Because I love
that
them.
I would click right to
No,
your
but here's
stuff
the thing. I
in
love
real
the
time.
Yankees. So when they fail, I fail. So when they lose, I lose. So that's what they don't understand. Like, it's nothing personal. I love those guys. I love the Yankees way before those guys were Yankees.
You make it very personal. You be like,
It is
coming-
personal
You be
because
going all the way in.
I go in hard, but it's all real. It's all organic. But at the end of the day, it's like having a fight with your wife. You know I still love her. We say the meanest things to each other, right? And then I go, yeah, but, you know, I hate you. You hate me. I hate you. F you. No, but you don't mean that.
Yeah, but when I
But
will
you're
say
saying
this.
it in the moment.
I will say
I'm
this.
upset in the moment.
Game 4, when we lost, I couldn't wait to see your reaction.
You know, we almost got swept.
No, but you won Game 4.
Yeah.
And I couldn't wait to see your reaction because I was like, I need to see this. I need to see if he has the same energy as when they lose, and you were up here.
Oh, I
Like,
was
That's when I knew. I was like, okay.
Celebrate.
It was so good.
And then Game 5,
My son was there at Yankee Stadium.
I had a thing with this guy, my son. He wanted me to throw my wife overboard so he could film me at Game 5. Some guy bought me these nice tickets, you know, and I said, I
Game
can't,
5 was too depressing.
I can't shun my wife for you. I'm not gonna get divorced over you. You know what I mean? I'm making the right decision. I have to, because I know. When one night she didn't go, and she was like, you know, well, why am I here? I said, exactly. He's like, no, I have to be next to him because he films me and all that other crap. So I said, I get him another ticket, and he said, nope, not doing it. I said, man, what a freaking diva you are. But you know what really made? So that was one thing that put the Maloiki. Like he might have put the Maloiki. We're winning.
You
5.
think he put the Maloiki on?
Maybe, because we were up 5-0, Holly.
Listen.
And you know what I do? I never go to the restaurant. I never even sit in these rich seats. I sit with, you know.
You sit with the people. I
sit with the people, and this was in the Legends.
Right.
So I said to my wife, it's 5-0. Cole is like, there's no way they're getting 5 runs. Only insanity.
That 5th inning was such
So I
pure
went
insanity.
to eat. I went to eat. Instead of taking a pee and go running back to my seat.
You hung out with the people.
Don't fuck with your mojo. Don't ever mess with your mojo. So I get in the restaurant. Stupid people are distracting me. And they're like, oh, Nick, are you happy? Oh, Nick. I see Judge drop a ball. And I go, all right. And that's all right. All right, another miscue. and then there's first and second.
Right.
And then the shortstop Volpe throws it weird to Jazz Chisholm at third. Holy shit, I'd run back outside. I'd run outside to try to stop the bleeding. Because I feel like if I'm right there.
What was it, 5-3 around then?
No, it's 5-0.
Oh.
So there was
Nobody scored yet.
No, there's a drop. There's a drop ball which he never does. He took his eye off the ball.
Yeah, I saw it.
Oh, there was a base hit and then there's another error. So there's 2 errors with the bases loaded. I run outside. Gavin Lux is up. He strikes him out. He gets that Ohtani, strikes him out. I go, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Mookie Betts, who hit the same bullshit skewed. It's a skew ball. Kiki, just a skew. Same thing. So he hits another skew to Rizzo, who's playing kind of deep.
Yeah.
And then the pitcher, world-class pitcher, Garrett Cole, doesn't cover the bag. He goes like this. And Rizzo can't beat Mookie to almost the same ball he hit in the first inning. And he scores 5-1. And I said, the game's over.
You did not.
Yes!
So
yes, I know. You have to understand something. I'm not going to say I have mental telepathy or whatever you want to say.
You knew that the game was over right then.
I know it's over. The baseball gods come out. They decide. Like when Freddie Freeman, it was really only after game 1. When they brought that Nestor Cortez off the couch, I said he had no business pitching.
I did hear you say that. You said it in real time.
I said it.
You said it in real time.
Because Kike confirmed my thought. He goes, we all thought Timmy Hill was coming in. Now, Tim Hill, every time they brought him in the World Series, Freddie didn't get a hit. I'm not saying Freddie wouldn't have got a hit. He wouldn't have hit a grand slam.
Right.
So that was really when I knew.
That was when you knew.
It's over. But we had a second life. And then when he didn't do it, and they didn't execute the play, whether it was Rizzo or Cole, when they messed up, that's the third mistake in 1 inning. You know it's over. Because then Freddie Freeman's up next, base hit, 5-3. Then the other guy hits a fly ball, and somehow Judge can't get to it. It's 5-5. Even when they went ahead 6-5, I still knew they were going to lose. Because I know. I feel it in my heart. I feel it in my head. When the Yankees collapsed and lost 4 in a row to the Red Sox in 2004, I knew after Game 5, we were basically done. I knew when we didn't close it in 4 and 5, and I said, when Game 7, I could have been a rich man. I could have bet everything I owned on the Red Sox. I couldn't do that. I knew the Yankees were done. I just know. I know these things.
Well, you have those powers. I sat in the room on game 5.
Holly Robinson.
I sat on the phone with my son who was at the game because he had to work it. And so he flew in. Now, RJ is a clubhouse attendant. And a lot of people don't realize how hard the clubhouse attendants work. They don't realize how hard these clubbies work. They have to be there before the team.
RJ, your son?
Yes. So they have to be there before the team. They're there after the team. They got to pack their bags. They got to make sure everybody has every piece of equipment. RJ has autism, so his brain works in a specific way. And so he understands each player in a way that you can't, it's intangible.
He's gifted.
He's gifted.
He's gifted.
I don't like necessarily saying it's a superpower, but it is kind of.
We have a cousin like that, very gifted.
It is a little bit of a superpower because he knows each player's birthday.
Wow.
He knows all the front office people's birthday. They always come down and
very smart.
And they always come down and quiz him. He can go around the room and just be like boom, 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 boom. The third, minor leaguers. He knows all of them.
Right.
So he knows everybody's got certain ways they wear. These guys, they're all superstitious. So he knows certain ways that people wear certain things.
He knows all the rituals.
All of it, right.
Yeah.
So when he first got the job, and by the way, this is his 11th season.
He's still there?
Oh, he ain't going nowhere. He just got his 3rd ring. This is a boy they said would never have shit in life. We call it the never day when he got diagnosed. He got diagnosed in 2000. And this lady sat in front of me and Rodney and said, the boy was 3 years old. He will never go to mainstream school. He will never have friends, really. He won't get married. He won't live on his own. He won't have meaningful employment. He won't drive.
At 3 years old?
Rodney was like, God damn, what will he be able to do? He was so angry. So Rodney kind of went into denial, and that was kind of heavy because I was like, listen, you got to get on my team because I can't do this alone.
Right.
So that was hard because he was playing football at the time, so he was away. So a lot of the pressure of the RJ's diagnosis came on me.
Yeah.
But if you fast forward, and I always tell people this never day story, because if you're getting a diagnosis today and some hoity-toity developmental pediatrician sits across from you and tells you what your kid will never be, don't believe that shit. Don't ever let someone put
good for you.
impossibilities on your child.
Yeah.
Now, not everyone will have this amazing outcome
because no one can predict anything, right? No one can predict.
Can't. They think they want to say what you can and cannot do, but when he was 18, he didn't really have any friends growing up. He got bullied a lot. They had to keep my ass from going down to beating kids up at school. Yeah. I was like Rebecca De Mornay and Hand the Rocks the Cradle. I was grabbing kids by the throat and stuff. They had Mrs. Peete, you can't come down to school anymore. But these boys were making RJ go into the girls' bathroom and say vile things to girls and getting them in trouble, stealing his pizza money. Damn. And just it was really rough. So when he turns 18, we're like, let's see if we can get him a job. He was nonverbal till he was like 6 or 7 or 8. But again, not really good social skills and really didn't have any friends.
Right.
So we're like, all right, let's call our friends. Rodney had a friend that worked at like Jersey Mike's or Which or something. So he's like, can you hire our son? He used to hang out at this bird store. He loves animals after school. So we'd hang out at the bird store. And they asked him, do you mind cleaning up bird shit? He goes, nope. So they're like, you're hired. And then my mom thought he was gorgeous and said, no, my grandson needs to be a model. So we're going to get him some modeling pictures. We got modeling pictures. The boy looks amazing.
He's tall?
Tall, gorgeous.
Handsome?
The photographer's like, there's something about his autism that is transcending these photos. It's crazy.
Yeah.
But when the model women would put their hands on him, that freaked him out.
Is he like that? Like when
You
go to hug
don't.
him?
Yeah, he's awkward.
Awkward?
Now,
Yeah.
cut to his like celebrations with the Dodgers. Freddie Freeman does not come every home game without hugging RJ.
Oh, wow.
Like that's his ritual.
That's his ritual?
Pages tries to squeeze the blood out of his body.
They've embraced him.
They've embraced him. This boy had no friends.
Yeah.
And now all of a sudden, who are his besties? Mookie, Pages, Teo.
Because these people are very sweet people, too.
They are, but you know, like I always say, Nick, I wouldn't change RJ for the world. He is the most amazing kid, but I would try to change the world for RJ. It's other people, how they react to him.
I know. And we've had that with our cousin, my wife's cousin, and some people be like, but people have fallen in love with him over time.
Yeah.
Like when I fell in love with that boy, I knew he was different and odd, and he still hasn't been diagnosed, but I think he's definitely leans towards your son. He should be diagnosed, but because they were always like, well, he was different, he was this, he was that, and I was like, yeah,
Listen,
but that's what makes him so special. And that's probably what makes your son so special.
It gives him a unique quality. Some of the things he cannot do, the boy doesn't know how to lie.
They don't.
And now,
they don't. He's so honest.
I'm working on that.
But when they do lie, you know they're lying, right?
Yo, his tell is like, I mean, he.
But you ever catch him in a lie and go, I know you're lying.
He doesn't.
I know you're lying.
Nick, he's incapable. He cannot push a lie out of his mouth. It's so crazy. It's funny now, right? He's 28 years old.
Yeah.
And when he tries to lie, it's like he can't even try it, right? He doesn't even know how to do it. I'm working on teaching him how to lie just a little bit. You can't be totally truthful. Because he can't lie, he's the kind of guy that, like, I've been trying to kind of set him up with this girl. She's a young girl. She has autism, too. She's a beautiful, young black girl.
Has he ever been out with a girl?
Mm-mm. But we tried. We did the family thing where we were all at the front of the table.
Is he attracted to women?
Yes. Because I asked him
But he doesn't know how to.
He doesn't know, and he gets nervous about it.
Sure.
And them players trying to take him to Vegas. And,
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, you can't do that with my son. No. But, no. Because listen, they're going to mess around and have some stripper named Cinnamon Swirl take all his bonus money.
Yeah.
I don't play that shit.
Has he done a whole stripper thing yet? Lap dance thing? Probably, right?
I have no comment. Wait, that you need to ask Rodney Peete about that.
All right.
But anyway, so we took him out. I tried to have. He's smart. He knows I'm trying to set him up with this girl. So they're down to kind of the end of the table, and she's really cute. But she's just this really sweet voice. She kind of talks like this, right? And I was like, so they talk. They have a couple conversations, but then it goes dead silent, of course, right? Because they're done talking. So at the end of the night, I'm like, hey, RJ, what did you think of this girl? Did you like her? And he was like, yeah, she was nice. I said, did you think she was pretty? He goes, yeah, she's really pretty. And I'm like, would you like to go out with her again? No, I'm not sure. Maybe I'm just not really ready for that yet. I was like, okay, was there anything else that we remarked about her? He said, well, her voice kind of hurt my ears. I was like, but you wouldn't ever say that to her. He said, well, if she asked me, I would say it.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean?
Because they don't have any.
No, they don't. It's like there's no There's no phoniness. There's no fakeness.
It's just completely real.
And in the clubhouse, the way the guys connect with him.
How do they?
Because he comes in a great mood with a great attitude. Teo says he always brings
happy,
the
right?
energy. He's always happy.
Always happy?
He always but that's a lot of that is masking, right? A lot of that is because that's what he feels like he has to do at work. So when he comes home at night, he's mentally exhausted because he's kind of has to be this person in there.
Yeah.
He's established as being this amazing clubhouse attendant. He's the world's most famous clubbie. They ran a piece on him in front of Game 5, which, by the way, he didn't even want to be a part of because he thought he was going to distract the team from winning. and we lost game 5.
Oh,
No.
no. Last year?
Last year we lost game 5, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you won 6 and 7.
No, but when you think about that, you got to win 2 more, and we lost that home game.
Yeah.
And he's very superstitious. RJ
Yeah.
was like, I don't want to distract them, but he doesn't realize that the thing aired on TV. The game's starting.
Right.
They're not distracted by
Yeah.
it. But he didn't
But they
want to
just,
be part of it.
those kinds of people think differently.
Yes, he has a whole different way
Yeah.
of thinking.
Yeah.
And he has such a beautiful mind. And I
Oh,
hope he
I'd love to
finds
meet
a
him.
girl someday. Her name can't be Cinnamon Swirl, is what I'm saying.
Right, I got you. Let's just talk about that, iconic
80s.
show. 80s, I mean, come on.
Well, we've been doing this a long time.
Yeah, I mean, you...
When did you start? What year did you start?
Well, NYPD Blue was 94, 93, 94.
Was that your first show?
Yeah, I had
feel
done
like-
94. I had done a pilot the year before, a sitcom, and I thought...
I feel like you were.
Well, I was been on a couple
That was your
Spike...
break. That was your break.
Yeah, that was
your
my
break.
breakthrough.
Right.
Well, my first movie was Spike Lee.
Right.
And that was
And what year was that?
89, 90.
Okay, so we're talking 80s TV here.
Yeah, so then,
21 Jump Street was we filmed the pilot in 1986.
86?
It aired in 87. It was the very first show for the Fox network. It was a crazy time.
Mm-hmm.
It was a cop show. We were undercover cops in high school. This guy, I don't know whatever happened to him, named Johnny Depp was the lead, right?
Yeah.
And he was a replacement, Nick. People don't realize there was another actor that shot the whole 2-hour pilot in that role.
And he was replaced?
Johnny came in and replaced him.
Wow.
So we were scared to death. We thought all of us were going to get replaced.
Right.
It was a weird, totally. We thought,
Yeah.
oh my God, if they're going to replace this cat, they're going to replace
Right.
all of us. So we'd go back and reshoot the whole thing with Johnny. We welcomed him with open arms. It was a really cool time. We
What
were
was
in
he like?
Vancouver. When he first got there, he was just, he had done like, what's that movie? Nightmare on Elm Street Part 18
okay.
or whatever, right? He
Right.
had a little part in Platoon.
Yeah.
He had
Oh,
no
right,
money. He was broke and really couldn't get a job. And they said it was between him and Josh Brolin to replace this actor. He got the job, and they brought Josh in for like the next episode and whatever, like as a consolation prize, whatever. He was so cool. We all got along really well the first couple years. When he got to be a movie star, it shifted a little bit. His
Yeah.
energy wasn't as fun anymore. He felt a little threatened by Jump Street. He felt like it was keeping him back. Some
That happens
some
to
people,
some people.
I, on the other hand, as a black actress and one of the very few on TV at that time, revered this job.
Sure.
So I didn't like that he kind of shit on it a little bit. I'm gonna
Right.
be honest. I did not like that.
Right.
And I was like, you can go on and do Edward Scissorhands and
Yeah, because
Sparrow
when
and all
you're
that.
on a hit show, it's a big deal.
It is a huge deal,
and you're like-
and when you're a cute white boy that's gonna be this big star,
And the other people are
that's so
depending on
cool.
you too.
The whole crew and cast.
Because you're the
You're the lead.
You're the lead. You're the, just like when I got on NYPD Blue, like David Caruso
Oh.
and me and him were tight, but then he didn't get along with a lot of these.
You got along with David Caruso?
He liked me. Yeah, we were both from Queens, and I got along with him. He was a crazy
But he
guy.
was like notoriously hard to work with.
Yeah, he was difficult.
Johnny was kind of like that, but not until like the 3rd season.
Yeah, but he didn't leave after 1 year. Give him
Not
some
one,
credit.
but he would have if he could have.
Yeah.
But they had him under contract, so he had
Yeah.
to stay. But I long for those days because remember we were in Vancouver, British Columbia. We were like the Mod Squad of Canada.
Right.
There was no other real big show shooting up there. So that was just like the vibes. We all hung out together, went to dinner together.
Did you think he would be a movie star?
Immediately.
You did.
My mom was a
There's not a lot of people translate.
My
from,
mom was a manager at that time. She started, her first client was LeVar Burton, and then she managed Wesley Snipes, a bunch of other people.
Wesley, I've worked with
So
him.
my mom, before I got on TV, my mom was a manager. So I kind of have manager DNA. So I kind of have that, like she has
I
that
could
radar.
See that. I could see that.
When Johnny walked in, and he had these little dusty boots on, this little ate-up little hat with holes in it and stuff.
Yeah.
And I looked at him, his energy, he was giving, as they call it, main character energy.
Yeah.
Like I was like, whoa, like I could feel it in
Yeah.
the room.
Took me a while
he
to
had
get
that
him.
charisma.
I first was like,
well, you're not a young girl, too.
I know. I was like, what are these chicks seeing this dude? He looks like he doesn't wash, this, that.
They
and
like
then,
him when you
and
don't
then
wash.
I know they like dirty boys. I'm like, man, you gotta smell good, man.
Well, he smelled good.
He smelled good?
He smelled like Jack Daniels and cigarettes, but
cigarettes ain't good.
He smelled, but Johnny was a.
But he had that aura, huh?
Oh.
Yeah. I've heard nothing but nice things about him. My brother worked with him. They said he's a great guy.
Amazing. For us,
right.
For me, the first couple years, unbelievable. It got a little dicey around year 3 for me, again, because I couldn't shit on this job.
No.
And the fact that he didn't like it was like, I don't think he was old enough or mature enough to understand. He was only like 25.
That's why,
then.
probably.
So I don't think he could really understand what was at stake.
He probably had movie people coming around.
Oh my God, he had agents. They're telling him, get off the stupid show. But
you got to leave the show.
Made him.
But the show made him.
And you know what I really love? When a show makes somebody and they still have appreciation for that show.
Right.
Clooney.
Even
Brad
James
Pitt.
Gandolfini, who stayed, Sopranos. I mean, he was incredible. Maybe the greatest actor ever on a drama.
Right.
But you don't shit on something
that made you a star.
Like, it made David David was incredible in the show, but you don't leave after 1 year. They let you do a hiatus. They stretched it out, and then like after 1 year, in the next you're done in 4. It's really absurd.
For me, everybody's different. But
and you're doing great work.
You're doing a great show. Let me tell you something. I loved my character on 21 Jump Street so much. I could be doing some Mariska Hargitay shit right now. I could be on season 29 of 21 Jump Street.
I'm with you.
I'm serious.
Look at that woman.
Look at her.
Really good. I mean, I worked with her recently.
Same here, and I've known her way before.
She's a heavyweight.
And when you walk on the show, I did her show. When you walk on the show, like she's in an EP. She's gracious.
She's gracious. She's
amazing.
Talented. I mean, that lady is like, and I
that could have been me, Nick.
That could have been you.
God damn it.
Yeah, I could see you as the producer.
So when I see Johnny now, every now and then, I'm like, oh, if he had stayed on this show,
you messed up my shit.
We could have been right.
Yeah.
You fumbled my bag.
People don't realize how hard it is to get on a show.
That's a hit.
And then that's a hit. Talking about Mariska, look at Ice-T, man, 20-something years. I mean, that dude is cool as they come. He is so cool. I love him too.
Nick, his career needs to be studied at a university. Like, think about it.
You're right.
He was a gangster rapper. Pimp-ass gangster rapper who is now on like one of the longest, he's like one of the longest characters on the history of TV, and it's amazing.
Gotta say, Ice-T, one of the coolest.
We love him.
Coolest dudes you're ever gonna meet.
Yeah.
On and off the screen, there's just something about the dude.
I did a little arc on Chicago Fire. And so that was the whole Dick Wolf universe. And we were doing this crossover thing, and I saw Ice-T on set in Chicago, and we were just laughing, and I was just saying, when I first met you in the 80s, I would never imagine. Here we are in 2020-something.
Right.
And here you are, like, the longest-running TV character in history.
Incredible.
It's insane. So for me, when you, like you said, when you get to play a character you really love and you have to stop playing that character, it hurt me.
Yeah.
So I miss 21 Jump Street. There's a whole Samsung channel that's all 21 Jump Street all day. I ain't gonna lie. Some people are like, oh, I never watched myself. I put that shit on and leave it on and watch it because it brings back really great memories.
And because when it works, it works. And
it does. The character, the chemistry.
You know, I've had a taste of that. I know what it's like. And sometimes you go, oh, it's getting old, it's getting tired. But you're like, you know what, man? Don't knock it.
I love it,
man.
TV, and of course, we're in a different time now.
Yeah, and now it's a different
totally
world.
Different.
Movies are different.
After
TV's
I
different.
left Jump Street, I did a show called Hangin with Mr. Cooper.
Yeah.
And that was a whole nother genre. It's a sitcom.
I like the sitcom.
That was, remember, TGIF, right? It was a whole, it was appointment TV. I had to audition my ass off for that because I had come off of 21 Jump Street.
They tested you and everything?
Well, yeah, because they made me test a million times because Jump Street was a drama, and they were like, can you be funny?
Right.
Can you be in front of a live audience? Can you be in front of a live audience? And
I had 2 pilots of my own that didn't get on the air, and people like never saw them, and
that's a whole other muscle.
Yeah, that's a whole other muscle, and I knew I had that muscle, and a lot of people were like, well, we didn't know you were funny till we saw you on the David Letterman show, this, that, and I was like, yeah, I just had that, I had that muscle, but it never really, exploded till like when I was in The Longest Yard, and
Right.
Adam Sandler was like, "Dude, you're funny."
You were hilarious.
And I was like, "Thank you." And somebody like
Isn't that funny that you have to prove that you can be funny, like, and prove that you have a different? It's really interesting when they say,
I think
can
you
be
either
funny?
have that or you don't.
That's right.
There's some actors
right.
that can do both.
That's right.
And even some great dramatic actors that can do both, and some
Yeah.
that can't. Some
Yeah.
don't have a funny bone in their body.
Well, Cooper was interesting because that was also where Rodney Peete proposed to me.
On Cooper?
Have you seen this?
No.
I'm gonna text it to you.
All right.
It is
I think I may.
crazy. So he was playing for the Dallas Cowboys, right? And he
Yeah,
was,
I remember this
and
story.
now mind you, obviously we started dating.
Right.
We decided we're gonna do a long distance thing. He went back to Detroit. He
How
left
long were
Detroit
you dating?
before we got married.
Yeah.
Before he proposed.
Yeah.
A year. It's not a long time.
It's not long.
So
When you know, you know.
I guess. So, but this is how he did me. So he called the head of Lorimar and Warner Brothers. He set that up. Called my dad, asked for my hand in marriage. He called my mom. He called my best friend Leela, who set us up. Everybody came down to Warner Brothers Studios. So we're all sitting down there. Now, mind you, he had let me go ring shopping 2 weeks before.
Oh, he
We
did?
walk into a jewelry store and I see this ring and I'm like, oh my God, that's great. And the jewelry guy goes, well, take it home, wear it, see how you like it. If this is the ring he's gonna
But he
get
hadn't
you,
proposed.
if this is the ring he's gonna get you, you wanna see if you like it. So I'm like, oh my God, I can take it home. So I put it on, took it home, went down to Dallas, kept waiting for Rodney to come home, dropped to his knee, never did.
Never did.
Weekend's over, I go back, the jeweler calls me, bring my fucking ring back. Scared me.
Wow.
I was like, what do you mean? He goes, is this guy gonna propose to you or what? He never gave me a credit card. So I was like, oh my God, I think I blew this. I pushed it too hard or whatever. The jewelry guy was in on the whole thing.
He was in on
He
it.
threw me off the scent. Then 2 weeks later, we're doing an episode, and Reggie Miller, basketball player, is guest starring on this episode. And I'm supposed to go on this date with Reggie, but all I could think about on a Friday night is calling Rodney in Dallas, right? Because I'm trying to fix this. I feel like I blew it.
Right.
So I'm like, we get to the end of the scene. I'm like, okay, we're done. So I'm running off the set and they go, no, we have to do it one more time. I'm like, we got it. I pull a diva move. We got it. What do we need? I got to go on the phone. I got to call my boyfriend. One more time. And that next time, instead of Reggie at the door, it was Rodney Peete, wearing a white Armani suit, looking like Denzel Washington.
Oh, shit.
Came walking in all smooth in front of a live audience. People were screaming. All
my
4
God.
cameras were rolling. He had this whole little speech.
So the jeweler was in on it?
The jeweler was in on it. My mom, my dad,
Wow.
the Les Moonves was running the company.
Is there a film of this? I think I may have heard of
all 4 cameras were rolling.
Damn.
And I will be providing it to you, and you can use it.
this. There it is.
It is so good. It is such good footage. And yeah, so he proposed to me in Cooper, so that was my Cooper moment.
Wow.
And that was another character. I could have played her. We did 5 years. I could have played her another.
You had 2 hit
5
shows.
seasons.
I did a few years on Blue Bloods that ran for like 14 years. I did like maybe 3 years almost. But, it's great to be on another show.
It is.
It's just-
It's funny. I just did my episode of Boston Blue, which is the Blue Blood
with
spinoff.
Donnie?
Just aired last night.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we shot that
Yeah.
in Toronto.
I did one scene in Blue Bloods as a guest spot, and it was just one scene. And I almost didn't even go on the audition. Then I did the scene, and people go, "Hey, I saw your show. I go, what show? It was called Reagan's Law.
Yeah.
Then they changed it to Blue Blood. And I said, wait a minute, I saw the trailer, and I said, oh, my scene was a good scene, really
Right.
good scene. I was half asleep. They gave me like 3 hours notice. I was on a plane from Boston, went back to New York, did the freaking scene, and then I see it in the, I said, wow, they used me in the,
They used you in like the
yeah,
trailer
I said,
or
well,
something.
then I let them know. I said, if they're interested in using me, they said, well, you know what? You actually tested, like the show, they wanted to know if you were going to be in it. I was like, yeah, and I said, I'd like to be in it more. And
Would you do another 1 hour show?
I would like to do a half hour because I've been so close with a couple of half hours. It's kind of a sour note that.
Yeah, you want to.
Yeah, because
you got to make this work.
Because I got that comedy chop.
do.
Even in the Blue Bloods, they were like,
You do.
they go, one time the writer goes, you're making stuff funny that's not even funny.
Yes.
And I said, well, isn't that a compliment? And they go, yeah, that's really, Because some people don't understand, like, well, how could cops be funny? They can be.
Is that how you're? Is
be.
that what you're manifesting now? That you want to get a half hour up and going?
I'm not manifesting anything. I'm just manifesting. This is what anyone that
you
knows
have to
me.
Manifest
no, anyone that sees me as a baseball fan, as a person that like, dude, I can do both. So why do I want to just be in a drama? I did that shit for years.
Don't put me in a box.
No, don't. Let me flex a little bit. If I manifest anything, I just want a fucking ring with the Yankees, number 28. Well, but you know what? The comedy there is there.
Well,
it's just up to somebody.
I just.
Oh, you had to put it on, huh?
Well, RJ bought this home last night.
Oh, let me see that.
This is the new
bad
gold.
Boy.
Yeah, you know.
Wow.
You know, got the patch.
Look at this.
2025.
That is a sharp. That's my size.
That's your size?
Oh my God. That's a beauty.
Let me tell you something, and I got to give you some props.
Thank you.
When I tell you...
You like my shit or what?
When I'm not just saying this, but that's of course why I'm sitting here with you,
Thank
right?
you.
Because I've always been a fan.
I've always liked
And
you.
then, you know, we played Little League
Encino
together.
Little League.
So all the
right.
Little League families, I still have so much love for. And I was telling your son, when I drive past on the 101, I drive past that field, I swear to God, a little tear drops on my.
I know.
It was the best of times.
It was.
Our kids were playing. You could drop them off. Someone else would bring them home.
Yes.
Get the fries and the thing and the.
Nothing like Encino Little League.
Oh my God, the Mother's Day.
I mean, it was just special.
It was a special time.
And it took a while for them to really get me because they thought I was out of my mind.
Well, you are out of your mind, but it was good.
But it was passion.
It was what we wanted.
Here's where I'm misunderstood. My stuff is just passionate. At the end, after it's over, I've had a guy I was just doing this thing with, and the guy goes to me, he goes, I thought you were like, I don't know if I would like you. And he goes, you're really a nice guy. Like, wow, you're not what, I go, well, what did you think I was? Like, you know, these people like, you don't even know people's impression.
When you're on, listen, but
when I'm in that moment, I guess a lot of people get the wrong impression of me.
Nick,
I feel like
in all fairness,
you don't know me, but.
Listen.
You know social media.
If I know you, if you
didn't know me,
if
what would
you
you
weren't
think?
one of my fellow Little League dads,
yeah, what would you think?
And also an actor who I've been following for years, and I'm a fan of, and I just was watching you, like I landed from Mars and just watching you on your Yankee stuff.
What would you think?
I think you were fucking out of your mind.
Out of my mind?
Yeah, but I have to tell you, it made that Yankees-Dodgers series more exciting for me. You added another layer of excitement for me. Even though we were on opposite sides, and even though it didn't work out for you, but y'all are what, 6-1 now? I feel like you got
a long way to go.
Are you not getting excited yet?
No. I'm not that stupid.
Still thinking about that fifth inning?
How could I not? Listen, I'm just telling you, like, you know, baseball, those kind of things stay with you, but you do move on, but they scar you. But I've had many scars. That's not the only scar I have.
This is what I want to just tell you. I am my little hashtag on social media is proud clubby mama. Mm-hmm. When my son was playing, Robinson Peete, home run king champion of the ELL.
I know, he's a beast.
He was a beast.
Yeah.
He quit and broke my heart, but made up for it in a lot of ways. Mm-hmm. I was hashtag crazy baseball mama. Mm-hmm. I love baseball in a way that is not normal. From being a baseball mom and watching it and rooting my son on and him hitting home runs.
It's a drug, isn't it?
It is. But when my
and it is the
son
greatest
became
game,
a
right?
clubby.
It's the greatest game. Right?
It is. For me, it is.
This is
when my
football, baby. Come
well,
on,
remind you. Well, now hold on now, because I am a football mom.
I get
too.
it.
I'm a football wife, but I'm a football wife.
You're a football wife, but it ain't baseball.
So when I was a football wife, I loved football. I wrote a book about football called "Get Your Own Damn Beer." I'm watching the game.
It's a gladiator game. Yeah, I get it.
I love football too, but when you're a mom and when I watch, my baseball IQ is through the freaking roof.
It's high.
I don't know if it's just my Dodgers IQ. I know every single player. I know their wives. I know their families.
But you understand the game.
I know the game.
You know how to watch the game, right?
I put my phone here. Rodney hates it because I'm always a little ahead.
Yes.
I'm a balls and strikes. And the best thing that ever happened to me is this ABS system.
You like this shit?
I love it. I love it. It's a game within a game.
I know.
I love it. And now it's a strategy, okay? Okay, I know that was a ball, but we can't use this one right here.
But you know what annoys me? This box shit. You know, who came up with that?
No,
because
that's the strike
sometimes
zone.
it isn't always correct.
You mean where it's placed?
You know,
Because isn't it about the size of the player?
I heard Walker Buehler talk about it yesterday, and he's got a point. He's got a point. With some pitches, that isn't always correct. And some pitches, because they've been pitching long enough, deserve certain calls. They deserve they've earned that.
Oh.
Like you take a guy like Greg Maddux. They gave him a lot of. Mariano Rivera sometimes would hit the glove. It wasn't always a strike. But he got that because of his reputation.
Yeah, but you would not want the Yankees to lose over some clearly what was a ball.
Right.
Did you see that poor
No,
man the other day
right.
calling balls, calling
right.
strikes? What was
But-
that poor cat, C.B. Buckner? Did you see that poor cat?
I mean, get it right.
And then got hit in the head. And
I know.
I mean, I'm just saying.
But do you think we're losing the human element?
I don't care.
You don't care.
Nope.
You just want to get it right.
I cannot stand when
but
someone
don't tell me.
I cannot stand all
right.
this.
But
and that shit was a ball.
There's one big question for you, and this is going to tell me whether you're legit or not.
Okay.
Don't tell me you like that Ghost Runner shit.
What do you mean
Don't
Ghost
tell me
Runner?
that's baseball.
What do you mean Ghost Runner? When they add
That
a
extra innings.
Oh. I don't really care for that.
Yeah, all right, you're all set.
That I can do with or
Yeah,
without.
get rid of that. That
You don't want it at all?
compromises baseball. We
It
don't
moves
use
the game faster.
No, I don't care about that. I don't care about that.
Do you like the pitch clock?
I can deal with it. I don't mind me. I don't think you should have a clock in
That
baseball.
I will take.
But
I will take the ABS over that extra runner any day.
and the extra run is garbage. It just compromises games. I just don't like it. You don't start a guy at second base. That's not baseball. That's not baseball. That's a gimmick.
It is a little bit.
You don't use it in the postseason, so why you use it in the regular season?
Yeah, why don't we use it in the postseason?
Exactly.